Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. I got this 13 F150, and I got a shout out to Adam Fallon for helping me through this, trying to figure out what's going on. Anyway, it got towed in with a no start. Let me just show you the truck real quick. This is it. You see I got some stuff going on here. Got a mess of wiring going on here. PCM. It's got the 5-liter. That's a desirable motor. Anyway, so it comes in, no crank, no start. All right, so I scan it for codes, first thing, and it has a communication code with the radio in the PCM and the tranny. All right, what is that? You know, like, it's with the radio. Come on. So I start checking into the wiring harness. Or actually, no, let me rephrase that. I start checking into the relay for the system. If I jump the main part of the relay, the triggered part, the vehicle will start. Okay, so now the trigger part is not working. So I start looking into the harness here, and one wire, it doesn't specify what's what. That's what's driving me nuts with this thing. Nothing specifies what's what. You have the two wires. One has to be a ground, one has to be a power, but nothing's telling me what I'm supposed to have on either one. So as I'm looking into it, I realized the one wire tees off and it goes to the audio control module. Why would you have a wire that goes to the starter relay go to the audio control module? That makes no sense to me. All right. Well, I start going through the test for no crank, no start. And one of the things is they want you to check the two wires out of the PCM that go to the relay, check to see if they're shorted to ground anywhere. Okay, so I unhook the PCM, like you see there, and I take the connector and I back probe, and I'm looking for the two wires that go to the relay. Now it's 4 wires to the relay. One wire has a power supply to it. The other one is the power supply to the starter. Then you have, that's when it's triggered. Then you have a power supply going into the relay and a ground or a control. Like I said, nothing in a wiring diagram tells you any of this. Nothing in the diagnostics tells you any of this. So it's kind of a guess. One's got to be power, one's got to be ground. So I find that the wire that goes to the audio control module is shorted to ground. Okay. So then I go and I start to take the radio out. Let me show you this. The genius at Ford that designed this to pull the radio out, the radio is the first thing to go together on the dashboard. You got to pull the airbag out of the passenger side. Come on. Really? For one screw. Because that plastic trim panel covers one screw. To get that plastic trim panel, you have to take the airbag out. Because one screw for that plastic trim panel is behind the airbag. What kind of an idiot at Ford designed this? Anyway, so it turns out the radio is shorted internally because once I unplugged it, the short went away. Well, guess what? It took the PCM out. Who thought this up? So anyway, I figured out that I can actually wire in a relay external from the PCM because the truck will run. And the guy doesn't care. The guy just wants to get his truck on the road. PCM is $700 and it's not available. So I'm going to wire in an external relay to trigger the other relay that's already in the system. This way I don't have to mess with that wiring. This way the guy can have his truck back. But I have never seen something so stupid in my life. The radio should be the last thing that's assembled on a dashboard because the radio is the one thing that's constantly taken out of a dashboard. Why would you do this? Anyway, hope you guys are having a great day. Keep wrenching.